What's up, traders? Zach here from the Trading Network. I hope you guys are doing well. This evening, we have a trading psychology discussion, another one. I know I just released a trading psychology video about going on tilt and 5 tips that I utilized throughout my journey to help yourself avoid going on tilt and over trading. But this video is going to be a bit more specific, and we're going to talk about pain. Pain that we experience in our everyday life and pain that we experience in trading, and how we can differentiate the different types or forms of pain and how we can use that to our advantage when we're trading as well. So let us dive in here. As humans, we experience many different types of pain in many different ways. Certain types of pain are easily dismissed, others not so much. Take mild physical pain, for example, like stubbing your toe or hitting your funny bone. It's safe to say that we typically take these situations for what they are, realize that there's not really much we can do about it, depending on the severity, of course, and then we move on with our day. Pain that hits us deeper, both physically and psychologically, is of course harder to brush off and move on. I'm sure you guys can think of many different types of pain that is much longer lasting than a stubbed toe or a small cut on our finger, for instance. So with that in mind, let's talk about the pains of trading and how we experience pain while we are participating in the markets. I think it's safe to say that pain can be almost immediately equated to things like losing money, being wrong, leaving money on the table, feeling stupid, comparing your performance to other traders, wanting what you don't have. The list goes on and on. When we experience pain in any form while trading, our first instinct is to eliminate it in any way possible. However, most people do not eliminate their pain typically by choosing to assess the situation from a technical perspective, learn from it, and then walk away. But that's the goal. Fight the charts or flight. When most people experience pain on the charts, their brain kicks into fight or flight mode, but the flight part of the equation does not typically lead to, once again, leaving the computer before substantial damage is done. Now, if we can use that to our advantage in the form of learning about our pain and what particular experiences correlate to certain levels or extremes of pain, we can use that information to make a change. Consider that there are 2 different types of pain, or 2 main types of pain when trading. Let's talk about pain type number 1. Pain from a losing day that is within your trading plan. This type of pain is, yes, still painful, but this type of pain comes from a day where you have actually followed your plan, you've hit a predetermined loss limit, and you've walked away with controlled losses and the ability to trade another day. This pain hurts at first for a little while and then rather quickly will dissipate. Consider that this type of pain that is experienced from you following your plan will typically last anywhere from 15 minutes to a few hours. Then you forget about it and you move on because it's not detrimental pain. It doesn't sit with you for a substantial period of time because quickly you realize that you actually did follow your plan and you did the right thing, and you truly can't be mad at yourself for very long for doing the right thing. This is because it is mild, it is temporary, and once again, not from a detrimental situation. This is temporary pain from acceptable loss after following your trade plan, the good type of pain, if you will. Now, let's talk about pain type number 2. The pain from the failure to control yourself, the pain from blown accounts, account resets, substantial lost money, and not following your trading plan. This is the type of pain that I would call detrimental pain. This is the bad type of pain. This type of pain lingers due to the source because you do something that you know you shouldn't be doing and you do it anyway. In real time, we talk about this in our private community all the time. When we are in the mode of pain number 2, when we are experiencing or starting to experience tilt that can lead us into pain number 2, we often know that we are doing the wrong thing. We often tell ourselves that we should not take a trade, and then we take it anyway. And then after we're in the trade, we're saying to ourselves, I shouldn't have taken that. Why am I in this trade? I need to get out. But guess what? We still don't exit for some reason because we need to practice controlling ourselves. We need to practice taking that information, that inner voice, as a clear signal for what to do. the right thing to do, which is manage your risk accordingly. Do not force trades, maintain self-control, and most importantly, in my opinion, follow your trading plan. And that's why it lingers, because you know that you should not be doing what you're doing. And while you're doing it, you know you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, but you continue to do it. You just can't click that close button. You would rather experience the pain for the potential to possibly, maybe, not likely, dig out of the hole or make your money back. But we know how it ends. It does not end well in most cases. And the cases where it does end well and you oversize and you overtrade and you end up digging yourself out, that's just further reinforcing bad habits. So it is a bad idea either way. It can feel, when you are experiencing pain number 2, after the fact, of course, that you are experiencing some sort of an emotional hangover, right? When you blow your account and, you think back and you're like, I knew that I shouldn't have done that. I even told myself I should walk away. I even said out loud I was going to be done for the day. And yet I continue to sit at my desk and I continue to put on contracts and I continue to put on risk, even though I was in a fragile state of mind. That's why it hurts the most, is because we know better. We know better. And that will bring me to the next slide. But first and foremost, I want to say, when we do things we know we shouldn't be doing, when we know better, like moving stops, like oversizing, like revenge trading, like walking away after you said you were going to walk away, like walking away when you know you should be walking away, failing to control yourself, failing to exercise the ability to walk away, not learning from your mistakes even though you know what to do. That is pain number 2. That is the pain type that you want to remind yourself of when you are about to click that button, when you can feel on the edge of going on tilt, but you know that you have the control and you want to reinforce those positive habits by telling yourself, I'm going to experience pain type number 1 quickly, temporarily, and then move on and live to trade another day. That is the point of this video right here, is we want to analyze and we want to compare these different types of pain and remind ourselves what happens when we walk away and we experience pain type number 1. It's quick, it's harmless, because you followed your plan. What happens when you don't walk away and you continue to trade while you're on tilt, you continue to put on size while you're tilting, you continue to do exactly what you know that you should not be doing? Pain type number 2 is detrimental because of the circumstances. It is so important to understand that we can use this information and our experiences truly as information to guide us, to remind us. I used this example in chat or on live stream earlier this week. If I was standing behind you while you were trading, while you were on the verge of going on tilt, and I tapped you on the shoulder and I basically said, hey, red pill or blue pill? You take the red pill, you walk away, you are unharmed, you live to trade another day. Blue pill, you put on more size with a very low probability chance of making your money back, and you are likely to lose your account. You're always choosing the red pill. If I was sitting behind you when you were trading and I put on a VR headset and I made you relive and re-experience the last time that you went on tilt and blew your account, there's no way that you are choosing the option to potentially experience pain type number 2. You are without a doubt choosing pain type number 1 because, once again, it's quick, it's harmless, and you followed your plan. Think about this. These are the exercises, and my brain is a pretty weird place for what it's worth, but these are the exercises that I've tried to do with myself. I've tried to put myself in these scenarios, and talking about these exercises and these situations, I think, is really helpful as well, because you can kind of bring them to like definitely a positive light, but almost like a joking perspective, because it's kind of the thought of me coming behind you and like putting a VR headset on your face while you're trading to remind you of how painful it is and how dumb it is to continue to trade when you're on tilt and oversize and move your stop and all these things that we know we shouldn't be doing. It's laughable because when we're in the right frame of mind, we wouldn't even consider doing those things. But it's when we go from stable to slowly losing our stability in the markets and psychologically while we're trading, that's when it's very easy to, on the drop of a dime, say, oh, I don't care anymore. I'm going to risk it all. And that's when you need somebody to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, man, or woman, don't do that. Remember what happened last time? Put the goggles on. Get a quick reminder of what it's like to go on tilt and truly have detrimental pain. And you know the answer. You know what you would choose. So I want you guys, I would urge you guys, if you're struggling with your trading psychology, if you're struggling with self-control, if you are experiencing pain repeatedly in the markets, embrace that pain. Lean into that pain because it is invaluable information that you can use to strengthen yourself, to become more self-aware and understand that you have an option. There is always a way out. And the way out is very simple when we're thinking logically, but it's very difficult to pry ourselves away from the computer when we are in a fragile state of mind. And I talk about this very often because I think it's one of the most important aspects of a trader's journey and one that keeps them from, or the line that is drawn between consistent profitability and consistently losing money. So that is why I think that this topic should be continually discussed, continually worked on, and continually kept at the forefront of our trading journey, because it truly is the difference between making money and experiencing repeated detrimental loss, which leads to, giving up on trading, losing all of the capital that you have to trade. And we certainly want to and need to focus on longevity. That needs to be, once again, at the top of the totem pole when it comes to our trading. So with that said, I want you guys to, once again, read the title of this slide. We know better. It's true. If you can catch yourself falling into dangerous habits such as these while trading, moving stops, oversizing, revenge trading, not walking away when you know you should, everything that I said on the last slide, here are some things that I would suggest at least giving a shot to improve your situation and the way that you react to pain while you're trading. 1, use your experiences with pain as a way to remind yourself about what type of pain is the right type of pain or the good type of pain. Practice self-awareness in asking yourself questions about your trading choices. Do I really want to continue trading even when I know I shouldn't? Is it really worth risking my entire account just to possibly make back my losses? The answer is no. Is there really a need to make back my money today? Again, there's no need. We put ourselves in these boxes. We put ourselves into these situations where we feel so pressured to, hit certain goals or, reach the finish line of an evaluation, for example, that we feel like we can't possibly let it go for a day and come back tomorrow. But the truth is, if you do let today go and come back tomorrow with a clean slate, that's when you are going to perform the best. That is how you let the numbers work out in your favor as long as you have an edge that is proven to be profitable. This, once again, this kind of exercise can help us as traders become tremendously more self-aware. And this will lead to better decision-making, appropriate perspective about your risk management and about your trading as a business, which is something that I think it's important to focus on and bring up consistently to ourselves as well. This is like a startup. We need to be the risk manager. We need to be the salesman. We need to wear all the hats that exist. And that's exactly why trading is so difficult, because we need to manage different jobs, essentially. And we need to keep that risk manager hat on at all times. We need to keep that trading psychologist hat on at all times. And these are things that we must experience pain and experience failure to know how to use that to our advantage. We must learn to embrace the pain we've experienced and use those reminders to our advantage on a daily basis to protect our equity, to keep us safe, and to keep us level-headed when we are trading in the markets. So with that said, I really hope this type of content is beneficial for you guys. I really hope that you are looking beneath the surface in regards to what I'm presenting when I'm discussing trading psychology, and understand furthermore that I am not doing this just for the sake of putting videos on YouTube. I'm doing this because this is truly the type of stuff that helped me go from banging my head against the wall, consistently losing, to understanding that we must have self-awareness that is not exercised in most people's everyday lives. And that starts with understanding this concept that there are different types of pain. That yes, it is painful to walk away on any losing day. It sucks to lose, let's face it. But it's much easier to walk away with a controlled loss that is within your risk management parameters versus having the market force you to leave your desk because you're out of money, because you can't possibly reset your prop account evaluation another time today, because you feel defeated. You don't want to walk away because the market is forcing you to walk away. You want to walk away on your own terms because you're not feeling it. You have hit your daily loss limit. Today is not your day, and that's okay because all of those are part of a profitable trading system. We're not machines. We're not going to be on point with the same type of emotional stability every single day. And it's so important to check in with ourselves and make sure that we are asking ourselves, am I in the right state of mind to be interpreting the market information properly? And if you're not, just walk away. Come back the next day. It's okay. The market's going to be here for long after we're all gone. You know, it's the reality of things. So don't make every single day a do or die day. Don't have your trading days where either it's a green day or you blow your account or you reset your evaluation. Trust me, I was there. I've worked with many people that were there. And the quickest and most efficient and most successful way to improve from that part of your journey is to become self-aware and understand that our emotions are giving us signals, and we can use those signals as an edge in the markets from a psychological standpoint. So with that said, I want to thank you guys very much for taking the time to watch this content. I greatly appreciate your time. If you do enjoy this content, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click that bell notification to be notified every single time that we post videos here on the channel. And if you guys would like to join a community and learn more about the Trading Network, check out thetradingnetwork.io, where you can purchase access to our most popular offering, the Trading Network Pro Trader Bundle, which includes lifetime access to our private Discord, where we live stream our trading every single day, Monday through Friday, starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. It also includes lifetime access to our proprietary indicator package, as well as our Fundamentals of Futures Trading course. You can also purchase all of those products standalone on our website, in addition to one-on-one trader mentorship with me, where we have a 4-week program and a 10-week program, which are our most popular mentorship offerings. And the 4-week program consists of 20 one-on-one hourly sessions on Zoom, just you and me. We discuss anything from technicals, trading psychology, strategy, and much more. And I also offer a 10-week that is 50 one-hour sessions. So if you guys are looking for a bit more of a catered, tailored experience to your specific trading style, to your specific trading experience, I will work with you one-on-one and help you gain consistent profitability or help you improve on anything that you need to improve on. So with that said, if you guys have any questions about anything I've discussed in this video, if you have any questions about any of our offerings on our website, please feel free to reach out to us at info@thetradingnetwork.io, and we will get back to you as fast as possible and help any way that we possibly can. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.